The technique, the basics I'm talking about is something that you learn coming from, as you named, Aravinda, Sangakkara, Mahela, Dilshan, Jayasuryas. If you're thinking it's Jeffrey Boycott or a Gavaskar, Dilshan playing a Dil scoop doesn't mean that Sehwag is probably one of the best.
So, Marvan, I mean, you touched on the technique and the importance of that. But now, I mean, I have a question now. If you look at, I mean, Sri Lankan batsmen, like we had some great cricketers like Aravinda, like yourself, and after that, Sangakkara, Mahela. And if you only consider about the technique and all, like we can even say someone like Tiriman, technically quite accurate when he bats. So the name that I mentioned for their game, the technique was such an instrumental part. But now we look at there are suggestions that hand-eye coordination is equally important. Now, if you look at someone like Virender Sehwag, or I think even Dilshan, their technique may not be very solid, but then again they were able to accumulate runs because of this concept of hand-eye coordination and the way it works. Do you think the way the modern game is played, in terms of accumulating runs, the hand-eye coordination is more important than having a very perfect technique?
Let me be very frank with you and be very straight with you. The technique, the basics I'm talking about is something that you learn at a very young age, so that you have that knowledge within you, right? It comes out when you're not doing well, when you're under pressure, it comes out. But all these greats, coming from, as you named, Aravinda, Sangakkara, Mahela, Dilshan, Jayasuryas, they modified their game as they went along. Not that they don't know the techniques. If you're thinking it's Jeffrey Boycott or a Gavaskar, they are different. Okay, if you think that is the technique, yes, that was the technique at that time. Dilshan playing a Dil scoop doesn't mean that he's not technically correct. He doesn't know technique. He does know. Sehwag is probably one of the best timers of a cricket ball. He knows how to do it. If you are talking only hand-eye coordination, you can get every boy that plays cricket on a street and get him to play for Sri Lanka on an international stage. That won't happen. All I'm saying is, it has to be someone who knows his stuff, and then obviously people will modify it. See, as we go along, as you go tour different countries, play on different wickets, play different bowlers, you will have to adjust sometimes the bat lift, sometimes the stance, sometimes how you play or cut shot, the pull shot, the drive or whatnot, right? But then for you to do that, you need to know where to start from. If you don't know where to start from, you have a problem.